Hey everybody, this is Strict9 with Strict9GP, and welcome back to another episode of my Out of the Park 20 playthrough with the Phillies. And this is going to be another playoff episode. If you got a chance to see the last game, we came back from the dead, I guess you'd say, against Arizona. We were down 2-0 and just exploded in that game. Scored 19 runs, a lot of big offensive performances from just about everybody on the team, but mainly Gordon and Gutierrez in that 3-4 slot in the lineup. They had great games. Dion pitched okay, gave us 6 1/3, able to get his first career playoff win, hopefully of many. But now we're going to be at home again, Game 4. I'm hoping we can push these guys out, at least to Game 5, and maybe we'll surprise them. I do like the fact that we got through a lot of their bullpen yesterday. I'm hoping that that'll help us out in this game. I mean, they used looks like 7 pitchers in that game, and Hannibal was strong for us. The big deal though in this game is the pitchers that I have available. I think I'm going to have to go with Contreras, and I'd like to be able to have McAfee back, but one of the things that I do, I know if you follow Major League Baseball, when it comes to the playoffs, they typically use a 3-man starting rotation, a lot of teams anyway, and then you'll have, in this game, the AI typically uses a 3-man starting rotation. I like to keep my starters rested in the playoffs. I've had some success in the past playing that way, so I'm going to stay with that plan. But it means that Contreras is the only starting pitcher available outside of Randy Mayhew, and I don't know. I just feel like Mayhew may not be as good of a matchup, even though they've got a couple lefties there in the first spot and then in that cleanup spot. I really think it's going to be a better opportunity for me if I go with the righty pitcher. But I also want to try Portillo this game. I know I've been saying Riggs. You can see Riggs is a 4.5-star player. He's got good individual ratings. But I'm going to try Portillo this game. It looks like, let me see what they're going with. If I look at the pitching, they're going with the righty. He's a so-so pitcher. He's got decent stamina, but he's only, he does have 3 pitches, but hold rating, let me see, where's the hold rating here? Yeah, it's pretty high, 20. So I'm not going to have too much success on the base pass today. But I'm still going to try Portillo, and then the rest of the lineup, I'm going to keep it the same. And let's go ahead and get started. It is going to be in Philadelphia, like I say, and we're going to find out early how Contreras is going to respond. This is a big opportunity for him, and he's going to walk the first batter he faces. Good thing is, I guess we do have that lefty starter that we can go with if we need it. So Palco, I'm going to double play depth. Should hold the runner here too. And that's going to make it to left field, so they got 2 on early. No out. And the big guy, God, this guy is so hard to get out. He is hitting 600 in this series. It's an 0-2 count. And lines it through the middle, another base hit for him, and that's going to score a run, looks like. You just can't, I don't know how anybody can be any hotter. I mean, he's a guy who was signed internationally. He was an international free agent, and man, he's just so solid. And so we got a pull hitter here. I'm going to play the infield to shift just a little bit and then see if we can get an out here. They may chase Contreras early, and that's a pretty hard hit ball. Bond's there, but the runner tags, and he's safe. So now we've got a normal hitter. I'm going to play for double play depth. I don't want to concede the run here. I know it's early, but... And a slow turn, but I think they pulled it. Man, we got really lucky there. But Arizona on the board first with a run. Now we got to hope our offense has the game it had yesterday. Or the previous game. And not a good start. Koopman, who led the previous game off with a home run, he strikes out. Bond up. Bond's not having a good series. But he's going to be on with an error. He's going to wind up at second. So we got a runner in scoring position for Gutierrez, who coming off a solid game. And he lines that one to left. That's going to score the run. And that quick, we tied it up. Gutierrez coming through. I really like this guy. I think I've said before, that pickup, I picked him up off waivers right after spring training from Chicago. That pick probably saved me. That was one of those few picks that I just needed and didn't probably know I needed at the time. I'm going to let Gordon hit here. I'm not going to send the runner. And he lines that one into the corner. I think the runner's going to have to hold. No, he's going home. Gutierrez with a lot of speed. And holy cow, Gordon makes it to third. So we're up 2-1. Looks like that offense is starting off solid. That's a liner up the middle, or a ground ball. It's going to drive in a run. So it's 3-1 now. And now Portillo, the big mystery, is he going to be a better option at left this game? And he may be. That was a hard hit ball to center. And he's going to wind up with a stand-up double. So we are continuing where we left off yesterday. Now Lockhart up. Don't expect a whole lot from him. And he pops him up. That should end the inning. But big inning. We really came back. We responded after giving up that first run. So now hopefully Contreras has the jitters under control. And we're going to the top of the second. Up 3-1. And first batter up, he strikes him out swinging. And Juan Leal, he's having a tough series so far. He's got a full count going. And he swings and misses. Back-to-back strikeouts. Kettler up. 0-2 count. And he strikes him out looking. So big inning from Contreras. Go to the bottom of the second. Ian Norman hitting 091. I would like to see him have another good game. He drove in 4 in that big slugfest in game 3. That's a weak ground ball. Has he got the speed? Nope. All right, so now Contreras is going to have to bat. He's got a 3-1 count, though. And he draws a walk. Good job. So now we got Koopman back up. Struck out his first time up. And that's going to make it to center field. Base hit. 4th hit of the game. And now Steve Bond up. Slow runner at second. We need a big hit. And that's going to be the hit that we need. That's going to get at least 1 run in. And Koopman stays at third. Thought for a minute there he was going to go. So we're 4-1 now. And they're staying with Steed, and Gutierrez up 1 out. Just don't strike out. And he does. All right, so now it's up to Gordon to keep this going. They may just walk him here. And he reaches base on 4 pitches. It's going to bring up Aguirre, who had a pretty big hit his last time up. Drove in a run. It's an 0-1 count. Man, a grand slam would be nice. But he's not going to get the slam. He just beat the runner to second for the force out. But we did get another run. It's 4-1. They're keeping Steed in there. And a weak ground ball to the pitcher. Contreras throws him out. And now the big guns for them up now. Howard 2-2 count though on him. And he lines that one to center, and it's going to fall. I'm going to double play and hold that runner. It's full count, though. That's going to be a ground ball to second. They're going to get the runner at first, and that's all they're going to get. All right, it's a big decision time here. Do I pitch to Suzuki or walk him? Got a lefty coming up. I'm gonna walk this guy, or am I? Let me take a look at this. Phew. He looks good against righties or lefties. We got this guy coming up next who looks phenomenal against righties. I'm just gonna pitch to him. I think one of the others is gonna probably do damage, and he strikes him out swinging. Whew. Lucky call there, I think. All right, so now Portillo, who had a big hit his last time up, big double. Let's see if he can stay hot. And a liner to short, so that'll be a easy out. Lockhart up now. He's swinging on the first pitch, and he pops him up to center. 2 away for Ian Norman. 0-2 count for him. He is just, oh, there's a hit. Another hit down in that right field corner. Whew. Did he make it? Oh. So he hit a double. It took a while for the play-by-play to catch up, but now we got Contreras up. Contreras not a great hitter. He did draw a walk his last time up, though. And that's getting through. And Norman going home. And he scores 5-1. Contreras with a big RBI single, and now we've got a new pitcher. Salinas, I don't remember if he pitched that last game. Maybe one of the few available arms they've got. And Koopman grounds it to third, and they get the forced in the inning, but we get another run, 5-1. Still doing it, and now Contreras, pull hitter. I'm going to play this guy to pull, at least on the infield. And he hits that one pretty hard. I hope it's going to stay in. It looks like it will. Bond there to make the catch. Now Joe high up. Another deep fly ball to center. And Bond can't track that one down. So a double with 1 out. All right, so now Josh Nye up. He's also a pull hitter, but I'm going to pitch him straight away. Oh, and he hammers that one deep to right field. They won't even chase it. All right, so it's a 2-run game, 5-3. Contreras was looking good there, but they got to him in this inning. All right, he comes back and strikes Liao out. And I think that's the pitcher spot up now. Nope. Kettler, the catcher, is going to be up. 0-1 count. And that's going to be a base hit to center. It's the 6th hit for Arizona, and they're going to let their pitcher hit, so I'm going to pitch to him. And he grounds into a force out short, but we're going to the bottom of the 4th. Another slugfest going on here. They've got Gagne coming in. He pitched yesterday. He's kind of rested, 86%. I really think that bullpen's going to be tired, and we're getting to him early again. This 4th inning, and we've gotten this 3rd pitcher they've used. And Bond hits that one hard to the gap. That's going to find the wall, and he's going for 3rd. A leadoff triple in the bottom of the 4th. Man, I got to say, the offense is just really responding well this game. Now, Gutierrez up. He hits that one hard to left. That's going to be another base hit. And that'll score Bond, and we're up 6-3. Bond having a pretty good game so far. Now we got Gordon up. Gutierrez up. You know what? I'm going to run and hit. Let's see what happens. He's safe. All right. Sometimes I like doing that better than hit and run. Now Gordon, 3-1 count. They may walk him here. Nope. He's going to ground that one to first, but it'll get the runner over. So we just got to hope with one out that Gutierrez can put the bat on the ball, but it's 2-2 count. Weak ground ball, runner's going to stay. So nothing's going to come of that, I think. Unless Portillo can get on base. And he swings and misses to end the inning. All right, so we got a run back, 6-3, going to the fifth inning. Contreras looking pretty shaky on the pitch count, 72. I'm going to try to get him through this inning, but he's got a tough inning coming up. And that's going to be a tough way to start it. First batter up. Man, they are so good at the top of their lineup. All right, so I'm going to throw to first. I'd like to catch him. I'm going to double play depth, hold the runner. We need a double play. Turn one, but can't turn the other one. Upended. So that means that Howard injured. So they're going to have to take him out. He was a big player for him in this series. So now Suzuki up. I'm going to go double play depth and hold the runner. And gosh, should have not held the runner there. You just can't get that guy out. It's impossible. I got lucky, I think, the last time. He's sitting 6-15, and so now we got another pull hitter up. I'm going to visit the mound, see what he looks like. All right, he wants to stay in. Nuvolari, he's struggled, so I'm gonna shift the outfield up or infield in, and he gets a hit. That's probably gonna do it for Contreras. I don't think I should leave him in there. We've got a well rested bullpen, and thing is, who'd I put in there? I think I'm gonna bring in Kurt Hines. See if he can get through this inning. He's got a 2-2 count going here. If we lose the game, it's going to be because of their offense. Good start. Hines strikes him out. Arizona, they are just... it's been pitching, I guess... Ooh, he hits him. It's been our pitching probably against their offense, but I think their offense has been just a tad bit better in this game. So we got full, and that was the pitcher that he hit. Why would you do that? Or was it? No, I guess not. All right, Leal, bases loaded. We need to strike out Hines. And that's going to be a weak pop-up to right, and he's going to be there to catch it. All right, so we survive a pretty tough spot there to stay 2 runs up. Now we got Lockhart going against Gagne. And he gets a hit to lead it off. That's our 10th hit of the game. And now Norman. Man, I'd like to see him do something here. He's 1 for 2 today. He had a pretty big hit his last time up. And that's going to be a pop-up. Should be caught in center. Yeah, or short center. Second baseman catches it. So Kurt Hines up. I'm gonna bat. I think I'm going to put Tim Hobbs in here for him as a pinch hitter. He is 2 for 2 with a home run in the playoffs. Now you got a weak, but he's got to get a hold. Nothing doing. Strikes out looking. So now Koopman, maybe the last chance we got here in this inning. And he lines it out to left field for a base hit. And now they're staying with Gagne. He's got to be tired right now. But Steve Bond, 2 for 3 with an RBI today. Oh, and pitch gets away. That will be a probably a wild pitch. I'm not sure. Come on, Bond. It's 2-2 count, though. This guy's a fireballer at the plate. Drop it. And it's an infield hit. He can't get the ball out. All right, so Bond, 3 for 4 today. They're keeping Gagne in for Gutierrez. And he hits that one to right. That's probably going to be caught. Whew, and it is. All right, we get another run back. We have scored every inning so far. We're going to the top of the 6th. And they've got bottom of their lineup coming up. I think I'm going to go with Condeshera, who was kind of shaky in the regular season, but let's see what he can do here in the playoffs. Hard ball through the infield. All right, so it ain't going to be easy. I'm going to play double play depth. Not going to worry about holding the runner there. Pretty good pinch hitter up here, Benjamin. And he strikes out looking. Now we got Mike Gabriel. I'm going to play for double play depth. It's 1-2 count. And he's another strikeout looking. Checked the swing but couldn't do it. So now Palco, full count. Don't walk this guy to get to Suzuki. And he strikes him out swinging. Strikes out the side after giving off a leadoff single. Giving up a leadoff single. Wow. Now we got new pitcher Kevin Norwood. Also tired at 60%. We are really just abusing that Arizona bullpen the last 2 games. Gordon, don't think that's going to make it to the outfield. Pop up to second. Short right field. Now Aguirre up. 1-0 count. And that's another hit for him to right. I think that's his second hit of the game. Let me see what he's looking at. Hitting .313 for the series. Now Portillo. Oh, another wild pitch. And we got runner in scoring position for Portillo. 2-1 count. And he lines that one to the second baseman. All right, so up to Lockhart now. He's 1 for 3. This could be our last chance to... it is our last chance to score, and that's going to be a base hit. It's the runner's coming home, and we do it again. Aguirre scores. We're up 8-4. We have scored every inning this game. Now Norman up. I could run here. This guy's I'm gonna try it. And the runner is going. There's not even going to be a throw. All right, so Ian, you need to drive him home here. Full count. And he walks him. Now, do I let... we've still got three innings to get through here. Do I really want to let the pitcher bat? Probably not. I probably don't want to let the pitcher bat. There's 2 outs. We got a chance to do something here. I just don't want to run through my my bullpen, but I'm gonna try it. I mean, we need to keep scoring. This team is not gonna go away easy. So Riggs in. It's 3-1 count, and he's gonna draw a walk. That's the value of this guy. I'm expecting hopefully a really good season from him next year. So it's bases loaded for Koopman. 2 away. First pitch, he's swinging, and that's probably going to do it. They got the runner at second. So now we're going to have to use that bullpen again, and it's Suzuki. Not ready to go with Scott. I would probably like to go with DeCluet, Scott, and then Mendoza to close. I'm hoping that's how it plays out anyway. Suzuki, pitched to him, but man, I'm not going to put a guy on base with no out, but crazy. And a weak grounder to second. Whew, thank God. We finally get him out. Now, Nuvolari, who's 1 for 3 today, but he struggled. I'm going to shift right. I'm even going to shift to the outfield right and watch him go opposite field. Nope. Grounder. Oh, made it through the middle. Don't know how. I mean, that's why you play the shift. Alright. Play in, double play depth. I'm not going to hold the runner, though. It's 0-2 count. And he swings and misses. We've gotten a lot of strikeouts today. And that brings up Josh Nye, having a pretty good game. Throw to first real quick. First pitch, runner going, Norman throwing, but Norman just doesn't have the arm to get a guy like that out. All right, 2-2 count, and he swings and misses, another strikeout. So 7th inning stretch. I hate to say it, but this is probably going to be the only game I get in this episode, which is good if we wind up winning it. But they're going to bring in another pitcher, Mike Carlisle, 54%. I know there's going to be a break. If we win this one, I know there's going to be a break between this game and the 5th one, but whew, I'm hoping that we keep batting here and get some more runs. And Bond already up 3-1, and he gets on base. He's had a great game. And now Gutierrez, his hold run is terrible. I'm going to send the guy. And at this point, unless the pitcher has a great hold rating, the catcher arm from Kettler is really weak. Oh, we struck him out. I mean, we should be able to steal quite easy. Now, bottom of the 7th, we scored every inning here. So, Gordon, let's keep it going. How about a home run? And they've got a new pitcher in. And he lines that one to center. I think Bond's going to come home, and he will. 9-4. So we've scored 28 runs. Is that right? 28 runs in these last 2 games. That's incredible. Jared Davis, a good lefty. I know Aguirre's not as good against lefties, but I don't really want to put Sellers in there either, although he's got some good defense. He's also got some really good speed. I would really rather have Sellers batting, so I'm just going to go with Aguirre here. I know he may not do too well, but he does get a pretty good bat on it, but deep to right field, but that's going to be an out. All right, so 2 away for Portillo, who I don't know how successful this was, honestly, putting him in place of Riggs. He was 1 for 4. He did have a pretty decent hit, but he hasn't driven anybody in. Scored him. Well, there you go. A liner to center. That'll be his 2nd hit of the game. 16th hit for this team. Now Lockhart up. And one of the things that I did not, touch on, but Perez is he's out. He's not available. He's not going to be able to play. So don't know how long he's going to be out either. So he's not going to be available for that 5th game. So that's really been a problem. As you can see, we've only got Sellers left on the bench, and Lockhart is really weak against lefties, but I think I got to go with him at this point. And it's 1-0 count, and that's probably going to be, that was 3rd out of the inning, but we did score another run. So going to the top of the 8th, I think I'm going to let D. Cluett pitch a little bit more here. Oh man, he's going to walk the first guy. And they've got Kettler up. I'm going to go double play depth. Oh, hard hit ball. I think the Bond's going to get under it, though. All right, so 1 down. And they're going to bring up a pinch hitter, Devin Butcher. He's terrible against lefties. You know what? I've been kind of saving him. But Mike Morrison, who is pretty much my lefty specialist. I'm going to let him come in here. And I'm going to play double play depth. And he strikes out looking. All right, so Mike Gabriel. He's also probably better against lefties, but hey. I'm going to leave Morrison in there. And liner to short to get out of the inning. All right, so we go to the bottom of the 8th. Can we keep this run streak alive? They've got a new pitcher in, Laufer, who's exhausted. That could be good. And Ian Norman leading off. He's got a full count already. He's 1 for 3 today. And he strikes out looking. That's not a good way to start it. He's still struggling, hitting 133 in the series. Yeah, I'm gonna bat. The last one I got. Sellers is gonna come in to bat for Morrison. Morrison did the job, and he's already down 2-2 to Laufer, who's exhausted, and he strikes out looking. So the streak of scoring a run may end here unless Koopman hits a home run. And wow, he hit that one pretty hard, but good play there from Nuvolari to catch it. So we didn't score, but we're still up 9-4. What can I do here? Do I put in Scott? I'm gonna do Mendoza. And it's a 1-2 count on the first batter already, Palco. Hopefully Mendoza can get through this inning quick. And it's a good start. Suzuki. Give him a chance to see Suzuki too in case we need him in that 5th game. And that's going to be a good play from Lockhart, or Gutierrez, sorry, to get the out. Last batter, hopefully Nuvolari. And he's worked a 3-0 count here. And he's got a walk. So Mendoza with high up, 2-0 count. And they're not going to go easy. Took a lucky bounce off the fence. Whew. All right, come on, Mendoza. Let's close this out on this batter. And he can't do it. That's going to score at least one. And it's 9-5. And he gets Lee out a swing and miss. We tie the series. Another great offensive performance, but that pitching could have been a little bit better at times. Let's take a look at how things went. I mean, once again for Arizona, even though we outscored them and we outplayed them offensively, Suzuki 2 for 5. Howard 2 for 2 at the top of the lineup, but he may not be in this next game. It's going to be interesting to see. Nye 2 for 4, drove in 3. Their offense is still pretty tough. I think we can beat them though if we get again deep in that bullpen. Look at this, 7 pitchers again. On our side, Bond a great game, 3 for 4, scored 3, drove into Gutierrez, Gordon, Portillo, Lockhart, all with multiple hits, and Koopman, multiple hits. Contreras, a big hit. Didn't pitch a great game, but gave up those 9 hits, 4 runs. Bullpen, up until we got to Mendoza, was solid. You know, we had a good performance from him for the most part. Player of the game, Steve Bond. Good job from him. I think I'm going to look at his playoff history here. He has played quite a bit in the playoffs. Several years there with Tampa Bay. A career 343 hitter in the playoffs. So that's a good thing. He definitely, likes to play because he didn't have a great regular season for us. But hey, this is kind of what, I picked him up for his defense at center. So maybe he's going to have a good playoffs for me and make up for that bad season. But we're going to go now to the game 5, and that's going to be another episode. I was hoping I'd get it through in a little bit quicker pace. Cubs wind up winning their division series, so they're going to play the winner of this one to see who goes into the playoffs or the World Series. And now we got Perez. Thankfully, he's going to be available. He had really in that big game. Look at his postseason too. He was 2 for 5, drove in a couple, but they had a big triple. I would probably go with him when it comes to when we come back to that game 5. I think he'll be the starter at shortstop. He was with us the previous time we made the playoffs back in 2032 and looked good then. We managed to go through 11 games. Did we make the World Series? I didn't realize that. Let me take a look at this. 2032, how did we do? So we made the playoffs. It's been so long ago, I forgot what happened. No, we did not make the... we just played a lot of games. I think it was like 2 very long series. I think we had to win the wild card and then get... I think we pushed them pretty much all the way to the final game on both the division and league championship series before we lost. But anyway, Perez was with us then. So he's got some pretty decent playoff experience. So now, here we go. Last game. This is going to be for everything. I'm interesting. I'm going to see how that pitching staff looks. So here we go. Carlisle, tired. Gagne, tired. They've been using him a lot. Lawford's exhausted. I don't know if they'll use him. Norwood, pretty tired. But their closer is still available. Although, you look at that pitching staff, very few guys below 4 in the ERA. Castillo, the only starter below 4 in ERA. We're more than likely going to be going with McAfee again. I think he's going to be ready to redeem himself for that first game. Where honestly, he pitched okay after the first, 2 innings when he gave up the 5 runs. He wound up going 6 innings for us. So, not a terrible performance from him. So hopefully if he keeps, if he takes up where he left off, we got a chance. We may be able to at least advance to that league championship series. But as always, thanks for watching. I'll try to get the next game in here maybe in a couple days, and hopefully we'll make it all the way this year. But I'll see you next episode.